for a reform, financial reform, that gives us better powers to prevent crises and to manage them better. And that will require changing a lot of things.
Another question, or another institution that's very much on the mind of the DIG community is Goldman Sachs. Larry JR 88 asks, this is the second question with 728 digs. He asks, Goldman Sachs is a large profit-seeking company which you are a part of. Isn't it a conflict of interest to funnel tax dollars into this private company using your new position as Secretary of the Treasury, keeping in mind that you and your old buddies benefit monetarily? Maybe I'm mistaken, but isn't this a textbook example of political corruption? Were you ever employed by Goldman Sachs?
I have never worked for Goldman Sachs. In fact, I've spent almost my entire professional life since I left school working in the public sector as a public servant.
Do you own any stock in Goldman Sachs?
I don't.
Have you ever done any work for Goldman Sachs, been
No.
paid for Goldman Sachs anyway? So where does this...
You know, it's like the thing about our age. You know, these things get some salience and currency. It's kind of crazy. But it does demonstrate a really important thing, which is it is very important that people understand that the people that hold these jobs, people that work in these positions, need to be held to the highest standards of integrity, and we would never, ever have people in these jobs who would do anything for the benefit of an individual company or individual firm, and that is a very important obligation that all of us have.
But that's a serious question that lies behind this. There's another question here. It's the fifth question from Key THB with 579 digs.